Hello and welcome back to The Weekend. If you are new to the channel, please kindly subscribe. Legislative issues is one of the themes that generally produces a ton of conversation. With regards to governmental issues, individuals regularly voice contradicting perspectives simultaneously. Many individuals are contemplating whether Ramaphosa ought to be granted a second term as president now that the African National Congress, ANC, is arriving at the finish of its term. Many individuals have communicated both resistance and backing for empowering him to run for president a subsequent time. Because of all that has happened, I have chosen to offer my viewpoints on why Ramaphosa merits one more shot. President Ramaphosa is the main president in South African history to have had a difficult presidency that required the most organization. Because of the flare-up, this happened. Everybody could perceive how hard he functioned, and he needed to settle on tough choices, that necessary extraordinary judgment. He merits one more opportunity to exhibit his initiative characteristics in a more steady air, since he couldn't set his own yearnings in motion because of all of this. There was just something single left for him to do: shield the whole country from the COVID. Another key element is that the vast majority in influential places focus on their very own advantages over the necessities of the country. They exploit what is going on, very much like Zuma did before, to plunder and take cash from the public authority. Subsequently, Ramaphosa is as of now perhaps the most well-off individual in South Africa. He's now finished every one of the positions he was allotted. Accordingly, he won't ever take from the public authority, since he as of now has all he requires. The COVID ailment is effectively being battled by our administration. Therefore, assuming the president is supplanted, all pre-orders for future benefits will be invalidated in light of the fact that the new president would bring another vision for the country with the person in question. Thus, I accept Ramaphosa is meriting a second term in office. At long last, nobody in the ANC employs as much clout with individuals as Ramaphosa. Permitting him a subsequent term will give the ANC an altogether higher possibility winning the 2018 decisions than some other applicant because of his gigantic prominence. In other news, clergymen and government representatives in South Africa are paid toward the finish of every month similarly that every other person who works does as such. Individuals from parliament who serve the public interest of South African inhabitants are never expected to forfeit their pay rates in their ability as local officials. A journal is delivered consistently in which the compensation of the president and VP, priests and delegates, clergymen, speaker and agent speaker of parliament, and different individuals from the public assembly are nitty-gritty. Before it tends to be unveiled, the compensation should initially be supported by the President of the Republic of South Africa before it very well may be distributed. The compensations of these individuals from Parliament are qualified for raises before they are distributed in the Gazette of the United Kingdom. Nonetheless, because of the pandemic of COVID-19, the President didn't permit a raise in the clergyman's compensation, yet rather diminished 33% of his compensation, the compensation of the delegate president, and the wages of individuals from Parliament by 90 days to make a commitment. As a component of the fight against COVID-19, in a run-of-the-mill month, the clergyman gets what could be compared to numerous yearly compensations of government representatives. It is stunning to see a few legislators involved in illegal tax avoidance and defilement embarrassments who can keep such enormous amounts of cash in their ledgers consistently. Given the gigantic pay divergence between the least paid government representatives and pastors, it is sensible to ask why they are as yet taking an interest in defilement. Hope you enjoy the video and please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment.